Hello, my friends, and welcome to tonight's episode of the Strength of Thousands Adventure Path, starting exactly on time so my friends would stop bullying me. I hope everyone's
You were
doing
the
well
one who was
tonight.
going to be bullying Charlotte.
Oh my god.
You think starting the stream will stop us from bullying you?
Momentarily.
Oh, Matthew.
Momentarily.
What's happening, y'all?
Before we get started, a few announcements. Here they are. Number 1. Other shows on the channel. Tomorrow night, new show starting. Will playing a game with a developer of a video game. With the developer of the video game. That's right, tomorrow. Myself and I don't know if they want me to use their Twitch name or their actual name, so I'm just going to use their handle.
Safe bet.
Datafang are going to be playing some Remnant 2. They are a developer on the game. They are one of the developers on the game, and they're going to be offering some developer insight while we 100% the game together.
Fun.
If you like Dark Souls with guns, if you like developer insight, it's a stream for you. Then on Wednesday we have Wild Ambition, the beginning of our next arc. It's going to be a good time. They're on a train. There's people who are going to be coming towards that train who may have ill intentions. Who knows what the party will do? We'll find out. Are there
Ill
secret
intentions on a train?
in this campaign?
In a Wednesday night campaign?
Then we will with the phrase.
Sorry.
Then we will have on Thursday nothing. We are off. We rest, as is the one night a week I give myself of rest. I will be helping Emily build their Pathfinder character, their Pathfinder character, for a game on Saturday that I'm running at Game Matoba. We'll get to that later, but Emily is playing a witch for their first Pathfinder character. Godspeed.
Raven strong.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I want a cat.
She really wanted a cat.
I don't blame you.
You could have been a wizard. That made your parents proud.
Speaking of making their parents proud, Saturday night I got a group of 4 guys playing Baldur's Gate together, except for this week, because it's going to be 3 of us. What are we going to do? Who knows? Come and find out. It's just Will, Calf, and Matt.
Did you skip Friday?
Yes, I did. Friday exists. It's the Astral Calling, our Spelljammer adventure. This is how coherent I am right now, y'all. Friday, Spelljammer adventure, Astral Calling, 5e. It's in space. It's fun. They're stopping a fairy invasion. It's great. Every time someone in the audience cheers, a new fairy might spawn. Who knows? I've made some fun Twitch integrations for y'all for that one. There's going to be a new option, chat, in the channel points. If you want to dump your channel points and spawn fairies on our friends on the Friday night game.
Or you could not do that. And just, use them for buying fun emotes.
How much is it worth to you? Anyway.
Then, of course, Sunday we have Cozy Co-op. It is the relaxing stream of the channel. If you want to relax, hear Sarah talk about cats, hear Emily ask questions about cats, and watch me attempt to be as efficient as fucking possible in a farming sim that's meant to be a slow burn progress thing with your friends, it's the stream for you. Join us this week while we discuss some random things, like a Final Fantasy XIV cult that we didn't really get to talk about this week, and I want to talk about because I find the entire thing amazingly interesting.
I don't want to talk about the cults. Look, I've lived in Lindsay.
Wait, cults? Cults with an S? I've only heard of one cult. Are there multiple cults?
It's best you don't ask too many questions, Will.
Don't ask.
Oh, I need to find out. I need to do some more Final Fantasy XIV cult research then, apparently. But I think that's all of our announcements. Now I'm going to hand things off to Matt. If we were a little bit more athletic, I would use a football. And yeah.
I mean, I learned how to catch and throw a rugby ball. You gotta put some spin onto it.
So it was muted.
Oh, that's so. You're so Canadian.
What's wrong with
Rugby is Canadian?
Like,
don't
rugby.
Well, it ain't American. That's for
I
God.
think you're thinking of like
Matthew, remember, if it doesn't have a gun
Just a sport.
or some sort of brain damage, it's not a sport enough for America.
or excessive amounts of nacho cheese.
I don't know if I can call that American. I also don't know if I can call it Mexican.
Well, you couldn't really call it American because it's nacho cheese.
That's why I said excessive.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
That one actually, I'll let that one pass. That one's actually not too bad. I'm gonna give you some pun buttons for that one.
Thank you. I'm proud of that one.
In answer to Chat's question, I think rugby is found in a lot of places that manage to stay in the Commonwealth longer than the States did.
Also, even though it was our newest emote this year, the pun alert is the most used emote on the channel. I anticipate next year the most used emote on the channel will probably be Teddy Crime.
I mean, everyone likes animals.
Prime! He's busy playing with a little mouse right now, so he's a bit busy. He will show up, I am sure.
He's paying his rent. I understand.
But speaking of people playing with mice or small creatures at their mercy, hello everyone. I'm Matt, or Urbanoff in various places on the internet, and I'm here to put these lovely people to task today because we are reaching the zenith of the siege of Osaibu, the Golden City. But before I dive too much into that, let's go around and meet our stalwart defenders. Let's start with the most mysterious and enigmatic of our group, Zoe. You got the puzzles.
So is a cryptid.
Please introduce yourself, your character, and while we're on the subject of sieges, if you could have one sort of like weapon combination sort of thing, if you had to, go into like a gladiator pit or something or fight on a siege, what would it be?
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Zoe. I go by Zoe Pose on the internet, and I'm playing Ophelia. She's our Whisper Elf Bard. And if some tactic, I don't know. I'm like pretty pacifist. Tar and feather?
Sword and shield, sword and spear, two-handed sword, spear with two hands, net and trident.
The two-sided big thingamabobber from Star Trek. What is it? The Klingon.
Like a monk's spade, where it's a long staff, but with two curved blades on each
I
end.
want to get buff enough to use one of those because they're cool.
I believe it's a
Just like, 'cause-
balaclava?
Pardon?
That sounds about right.
I mean, it has a Star Trek name.
I
I'm
grew
sure
up
that
with
is
Star Trek.
ridiculous.
If I don't actually know, I know exactly what you're talking about. My mother would.
I'm gonna look it up.
It's not a
NPC
it's
says
not
it's
a
a
Batleth.
Batleth.
It's not
No?
a Batleth. Batleth is Klingon. She's talking about the Vulcan weapon.
No, I said Klingon. Yeah.
Oh,
She
sorry.
did say Klingon.
Klingon.
Oh, yeah, then a Batleth, probably.
I have one of those.
That's
Kind of like a crescent moon shaped kind of
Yes,
thing.
yes. They're very cool and pretty and big.
I'm not entirely sure how practical they really are, but
Strong.
that's neither here nor there tonight. Moving on, though, to Will, apparently, who thinks I went full aggro, whatever that means. I'm not hip or
Oh,
cool like the
Matthew.
kids. I know what I mean. But Will, introduce
Matt, you
yourself.
play
your character.
TCGs, you know what that means.
I'm just a simple Canada country folk. I don't know nothing about no internet lingo.
Speaking of not knowing internet lingo, hello, my name is William Banner, also known as Tabletop Roles here on the internet. Thank you all so much for coming out. Tonight I am playing Gamma, Choco, and Igara in order of importance. Well, I guess if we're going in order of importance to the party, Choco, Gamma, then Igara. Yeah, it's a good time. I'm playing a Gripply Summoner. I'm a frog. I summon things. I punch things with Frog Maga. It's great.
Now, what's your preferred weapon combination, Will?
And if I can have any type of weapon that I want from any sort of fiction.
Well, as long as it doesn't have innate magical properties, like no lightsabers.
No lightsabers. Okay, cool. That's what I want to know. Besides, I would drop the lightsaber and it would just go
Imagine,
down forever.
Will, you were a non-magic using Dark Souls character. What is your weapon loadout?
Me playing a non-magic wielding Dark Souls character in this economy. In all seriousness, Matt, I think I would go with dual wielding hand crossbows.
Still don't have the stomach for melee, do you?
Fuck no. I know where I'm at.
Carl is looking down on you in shame.
Matthew, look at me in the eyes. Let me tell you this. If I was any sort of villain, I would not be able to do melee. I think that I would only use melee to make it hurt, like emotionally for a person. Like, priestess praying at this altar. Run a sword through her. Haha, I'm out of here with my guns. Oh.
Okay,
I don't know
Final
why.
Fantasy VII.
I have a sudden desire to strike you with a weapon of some kind.
Now you understand how I feel, Matthew.
And speaking of which,
But
McKenna, why don't
chat,
you introduce
they
yourself?
never do, and I'm so sad.
All right, let me go
Because
get
you're
my.
all the way up in Canada.
I'll go get my foam frostmourne.
Oh, bless you, Matthew. Hello, everyone. My name is McKenna Ray Tynan of McKenna Ray Art on all the platforms. Tonight I'm playing Avi Avi, the Nyctera Witch, as well as her familiar, Agate, the Dwemer Cat Cub. I think if I had to pick one weapon to go to war with, I would pick the most dangerous non-magical weapon known to man.
Oh boy.
Just a stupid amount of money.
Yeah.
Y'all keep trying to undermine my question, and it's bothering me.
You keep asking underminable questions.
See, Matt, this is why you need to ask them what historical figure they would want to cosplay as them.
No, I like Matt's questions better.
If the question is so broken, they can't break it.
The things you can
Yes.
do with money.
You'll win, Will, but at what cost?
Dignity? I don't have that.
I do also remember you're making me think, McKenna, of that thing people were doing in Baldur's Gate, where they had the weapon that does more damage to a target based on how much money it has. So they would reverse pickpocket thousands of gold into someone's pocket and
I
then
remember
one-shot
that.
them.
Actually, would anyone mind if I plugged a charity event really quick on
Go
that?
for it.
I'm gonna get my sword. Go ahead.
TikTokers are kind of TikTokers in the TTRPG sphere.
Oh.
Sphere. You have me saying it. God damn it, William. TikTokers in the tabletop RPG sphere. I'm not going to say that on stream. Have come together. This is such a serious thing. I'm so mad at myself. Come together to raise money for Doctors Without Borders on Tiltify
that's good to know.
for a relief fund in Gaza, and I am.
Do you have a link to it?
Yes, I do. I am going to put it in chat right now.
Perfect.
I think it's so special how much money they've been able to raise. I think it's so much. I just love seeing people come together for a good cause, and there are so many good rewards up for grabs here. I'm not a part of it, unfortunately, but honestly, I think if you donate $100 and email me proof, I will talk about a commission. Yeah, for real. I'm not a part of this, and I don't want to piggyback, but also please donate to this. It's so good, and they're so close to their goal.
I heard you to say that you are now a part of it because you are word of mouthing it. So
Ooh.
therefore you are spreading the message, which is very important. And anybody who has any doubts about it, there has been a report of nearly 20,000 pregnant women who have had cesarean sections outside of hospitals without anesthesia.
Yeah.
So please donate to the Doctors Without Borders because they do not have hospitals anymore. And it is very important that they get the doctors who can help them with the supplies that they need. So
And
thank you
y'all,
also.
helping out a good cause, also a lot of really cool rewards. I'm even going to say this right now, $10 gets you some really cool stuff. It gets you maybe some emotes for your channel if you have one. It gets you a character name and backstory if you don't want to write one. It gets you a $5 gets you a God, it's something from Star Wars pattern. It's like the
Twi'lek,
Goo?
Yeah,
Let-
Lucky,
yeah,
there we
that's
go.
the one.
Neat.
hand 250 gets you one made for you.
Mhm.
Ooh, $50 for Tales from the Tavern guest spot. That's actually tempting. Me. Yeah, a whole bunch of really cool stuff actually. McKenna, thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, I'm so mad that I didn't find out about this until like last night. But
Yeah.
yeah, I will jump on and say donate $100, full body, full color, digital copy of a commission from me.
That's
And thank you guys for letting me soapbox a little bit. I
I-
appreciate it.
always will.
Worth
That's
it.
what we do. I'm always down to support a good cause.
Wait, but who are you and who are you playing?
I already said that. I said that first, which arguably this is more important and I should have led with that. But I'm McKenna Tynan. I'm McKenna on all the socials, and I'm playing Avi Avi, Phoenix Terror Witch, and Agate Familiar.
There you go.
Yeah.
And last but certainly not least, the most bedazzled up top tonight, Sarah. Please introduce yourself and your character.
Oh, it's even cooler because they're bedazzled and they can change.
And choose wisely
they
for your
change.
question.
Yeah. Hi everybody, I'm Sarah Margaret, Big Red Cat Photography on the TikTok, and most other places. I play Charlotte, the Anati toxicologist, and I would have to go with a very traditional Grecian sword and shield. Mostly because that is between that and like an actual knight's broadsword. I'm talking about the ones that are about as tall as I am. So it's either you get really down and dirty or you one swing and kill. Because those things are meant to be swung once and take everything out. You don't have to swing it again.
There is a image. There is a image in my brain from when I was in college of someone calling it a broadsword, and then just like alto or mezzo soprano swinging a sword in my brain.
It's a broadsword from Broads.
Hey, every time I wield it, of course it's a broadsword. The broad swinging it.
And finally, for myself, I would actually pick something I was going to go with a similar kind of just sword and board, as they say. Though I'm going to mend it slightly to almost perhaps like a tower shield, or very similar to the ones that the Romans used, which were very large. Just turtle behind that thing and just stab people with a sword.
Matt still thinking about the Roman Empire.
My Roman Empire of Shields is Volcuti. I love that show. And the character who uses her big shield is just so cute.
Maple.
Yeah, I love Maple. And she has a turtle named Syrup.
That's adorable.
Come on, it's so good.
But I believe that's the end of the introduction, so why don't we go ahead and roll that intro and get back into the siege.
Yeah. We're back.
Excuse me. And we're back. When last we had left our brave lore speakers of the Magambia, they had, after journeying through the jungle to the lost city of Osaibu, found themselves embroiled in much bigger adventure than they had expected. It seems that somehow the god king of Mazali, Walkana, had also discovered the location of the lost gold city. And rather than send out a diplomatic party or even just a small scout force, dispatched an entire army, including magically animated siege engines with ancient solar laser beams and crazy bullshit like that. And after weathering a day of assaults, the party retreated into the city to rest up throughout the night. Had a few revelations during the night, with a bit of reflection and meditation, and as the morning draws, we're gonna backpedal a little bit in case you guys want to, I don't know, discuss anything. I don't know, nothing really maybe happened or anything, but we do know because of what happened at the end of that last episode, the wall is about to be breached. But before you guys kind of realize that, you guys wake up in the morning.
All right, so Avi, now that we're awake again, just a quick reminder: buzzsaw, feel the blades.
I don't know if I prepare buzzsaw today.
No,
I
I can't.
prepared the razor
There's
one.
scrolls. You can just use them.
And there's
I let
There's-
Aka eat them so I could learn them.
Avi, I say this as a person who considers himself your friend. I know these spells are not your vibe, but think of them as like single-use things that I just really want to see used against a bunch of evil people.
I already gave them to Aka.
Oh.
He didn't specify that. I'm so tired.
Oh.
That's okay. Now I'll be able to cast them forever.
Yeah.
Why are you sad about that?
So bummed, Igoro. What's wrong?
I was really excited to see a metal chainsaw just go through a crowd of evil people.
I think beheading buzzsaw is a
It's a
single
line.
target?
It's a line.
Oh, it is a line.
It's a line.
Well,
Hmm.
you can still use it sometime.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
Endures in Darkness just looks up. What's a chainsaw?
It's
Your natural enemy.
Oh. It's a big piece of metal that spins around really, really fast. Ophelia, that's not helping.
It's
And
and scary.
it is usually used for pruning gardens.
Or cutting down whole trees.
I've heard it's very effective against the undead.
Ah.
Ruby.
that was a bomb. But I don't know
Imagine.
what that
I can
has anything
imagine.
to do with it.
But yeah, it's okay.
Does anyone need any bean juice?
Oh, coffee! I would love coffee.
I don't think that name's gonna catch on.
Also-
Okay.
Bean juice sounds terrible.
Also, just so we can clarify this,
Bean
I feel
tea?
like just to save the vibe of the day, Charlotte, none of us are going to ask you to do anything to Webley. Is fine. Is all good. Do your thing.
Baby.
What?
Webley goes, oh, sorry, what?
What?
No one was even considering that.
I just felt like the need to actually say it out loud because I feel like people assume a lot of things about how I operate, and I just, I wanted to get that out into the air so that we could.
I think maybe you're making assumptions about the assumptions that we might be making.
No, I think Igor is a pretty easily assumable character. He's
I
fun.
haven't made any assumptions like
Fun
that.
to assume things.
McKenna did. Avi didn't.
I love how you switched voices there.
If I had enough fingers, McKenna, but I'm in frog mode,
Is
so
that
I
Riv-
only have 3.
Is that the reverse of live long and
That
prosper?
still gives you a middle finger. It's just this one.
Yeah. I don't know. It just
Actually, yeah, it's
doesn't.
even easier.
It just
Yeah.
doesn't.
Doesn't have the same.
It doesn't
je ne
have
sais
the same
quoi.
effect. Yeah.
Live long and prosper.
Oh, no, I mean, I wasn't worried about that. There's really nothing. I mean, he's going to be here. There's nothing we can do about that.
I'm
There
here to
is
help.
something we can do about that, but it's not something we can do about that here. It might just require us to add something to him.
Like a fun hat?
Yeah, like a
Like a
fun
little-
hat.
Like a fun anti-scrying hat.
Metal hat? Shine?
Yes, the well-known solution for scrying, wrapping them in tinfoil. Which is not a thing that exists in this world.
The aliens are scrying on me. I need a tinfoil hat.
I mean, if aliens are in Fallout, they're everywhere.
Anyway,
I'm more worried about the.
Ramifications of the fact that it might put your family in grave danger from an evil cult that actively wants to destroy us or harm us or possibly take us out of the picture in some way, so it may put your family in danger because they may use that as leverage.
stop! Igor, stop!
The one guy sitting around the breakfast table with you guys who you don't know is just kind of staring at Igra like, what the fuck?
It'll be okay, Charlotte.
Get little bat pats.
Was.
Bat pats.
We've gotten out of crazier situations. It'll be fine.
Yes, we have. It'll be fine.
Remember the giant prison? That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, we
Besides,
got prison.
This
Charlotte.
that is not for the immediate. There's an army at the walls right
yes,
now.
Charlotte, look me in the eyes. Worst comes to worst, I know how to kill my way out of a cult. And yeah,
Igor, we need to talk about that at some point, I think.
we really don't.
And with that,
You really do.
a loud boom goes throughout the city, and the alarm starts sounding, and you are made aware almost immediately that somehow the walls have been breached.
Ah.
I jump up
Somehow
and
the walls have been breached.
Pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter.
And I would like to point out that it is very possible this will be a
Forbidden Centaur.
consecutive series of fights potentially. So maybe be, a little conservative with your spells or something. I don't know. That's just who said that? There's a voice on the wind.
Wow,
All
this
right,
entity has
we
never
need
done
to-
that to us before.
All right, we need to
all of our
ruin.
spell slots at once.
We need to ruin the world with our spells.
Let's do it.
Just magic
I'm
radiation.
going to take my long rest, and on the way out, grab my new bag of used reagents. So
Woo!
All right, I'm going to move us to the map. Well, first I'll load the map and then drop you all on it.
the map, new the map, new the map.
Matt, did you ever sing that song but replace the map with Matt?
No, I
Oh.
don't even know the song you're talking about.
Oh yeah, I guess you are older than us.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're reminded of this
No
every
Dora
week.
the Explorer.
I am so sorry, Matthew.
Don't
No,
be
you
actually.
have to know it. You have to have at least heard of Dora the Explorer.
Oh yes, I've just never seen a single thing of it
Single
that wasn't a
episode.
parody.
And that's fine, and that's fair. I watched maybe a few episodes when I was a kid, and I mostly got it through proxy, so it's fine.
Can you say one? Say it. Say one.
No, that's a
no.
Amanda's Adventure.
No. Can't
Dora
make
is
me
Dora is not asking.
Bossing.
perish.
Then perish.
Dora can perish.
The live action movie, by the way, that came out a couple of years ago, not bad actually. I have to say, pretty good. Just FYI.
Though I do feel the bar for live action adaptations is not very high.
Some
I
sort.
I have to say though, and this is a bit of a spoiler, they make fun of the fact that she does she talks to the ether, and it's very cleverly done. Where she talks to the
oh.
ether, and everybody else, including her parents, are like, where the fuck are you talking to?
Where did we get put?
I
At
don't
the bottom of the
know.
screen.
Oh, it's part of the wall. There's the wall.
As you guys
no.
are running up, you are made aware that a combination of seemingly a panic spell being cast on this particular section of the wall's defenders, where they suddenly seem to go crazy and attack each other, and a cloaking spell that somehow managed to get two of these large war machines right up against the wall without anyone seeing them approach, led to this particular section of the wall being breached.
Well, at least it wasn't a giant drill.
Will pierce the heavens. But yeah, we're gonna move right into this. I'm gonna get the initiative tracker up. Even they've changed the thing again. God,
Do you need help,
Hey,
Matt?
dudette.
turn order? There we go. For
They
some
do
reason, it's a
that.
series of lines and a sword. And also, I'm going to double check that the GM thing is
Oh.
off.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're getting that out of the way on initiative rolls.
You can all see that intimidation roll, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
Then I will not
Matthew,
roll
I have a
the-
question. I'm sorry to interrupt.
There
Are we?
are dumb questions.
Good lord. Are we facing the outside of the wall, or are we on the inside of it facing
You
out
are
in these-
on the. You are in the city still, running up. They have come from the outside of the wall and have breached into the city streets.
And this is the only breach right here
The only breach so
that we
far.
know of? Oh, okay.
Matt,
Yeah. What's up?
I have a question for you, but let me just
What's that?
double check quickly to make sure not doing it wrong.
What's that?
It has to do with battle cry. I'm just making sure I have the range of it right.
Thank you for reminding me about Cry start of initiative.
Yeah,
Um,
I just have to remember how it works in player core.
That's fine, I'm gonna roll initiative
There
for-
is no range on it. Perfect. Can any of these things be? Can the Sun Warrior Brigade be demoralized, Matt? Do they have the mental?
Say that
tag
one
in it?
more time. The Sun
Can the-
Warrior what?
Can the Sun Warrior Brigade be demoralized, Matt?
Almost.
Yes,
Almost at it.
probably. But give me a second. I'm gonna
Only
roll
in a
initiative for that.
TTRPG.
Almost.
What? It's a brigade.
That whole sentence.
Say it again, one more time.
Can the Sun Warrior Brigade be demoralized? What's wrong?
No, you
Good
got.
You got it that
job.
time. You got it that time.
I did it every time.
Ooh.
Listen, the Igara dialect is kind of difficult
Oh,
to do.
no.
Yeah,
no.
this is Igara. It's
Igara
very-
does not have a
Igara's
dialect.
nasal. Yeah, he's
Mhm.
nasal. He's like, yeah.
Oh, God.
It's like a, it's
Like,
like a,
yeah.
it's like a
Bad news
half
for
wall.
you.
It's like a half
Doing
wall
a dialect.
Luigi.
Like now.
Yeah, it's like a half wall Luigi.
Oh
And there-
no.
And there's a Waluigi Princess Peach now, right?
Yes.
Why? I'm doing Princess Peach.
I mean, to be fair, Daisy is just the Waluigi of Princess Peach, but
I don't buy into that.
Yeah, Wallow Peach.
Weech.
Wheat.
She's a real weech.
in uppercase, yeah. Anyway,
All right. All right.
So-
So you are rolling a intimidation.
They are so
yeah,
unfocused.
44 against the will DC of the Sun Warrior Brigade.
Let me take a look. Sun Warrior Brigade will DC is
Let's go with the Sun Warrior Brigade.
that will actually be a crit success.
Oh, that's a crit success?
They have a will DC of 33.
Are they a
So,
lower level than us?
Yes.
They're running.
Igara just shows up with this giant freaking frog. A frog on a frog with drooly, drippy,
Oh,
like
this
Or we
blood.
just
so
hop to
bad.
the front of the battlefield. I get on top of Gamma with Choco. I just say, I killed all of your friends yesterday, you assholes. Get out of here. I'm gonna run.
They hear not a word of that. I mean, I certainly did, but
You guys can hear.
what?
Huh?
What? Speak up, you youngsters.
How would you do this to us?
Uh,
You just
You are selling.
My hearing ain't been so good since the
Oh,
Dragon Wars. Anyway,
that makes
Ophelia,
me
you're up.
happy.
Endures in Darkness. You're up
And
next.
they're
Okay.
fleeing for a round?
Well, the Sun Warrior Brigade on their turn will be fleeing.
Yes.
All right.
No, they will move off the table, be immune to any damage or effects for a turn, and then come back and get to do
Okay.
anything they want on their next
Well,
turn.
we'll just seal the wall in that time, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Alright.
well.
With
Okay.
what?
36.
Thank you,
Magic!
Can't solve all your problems with magic. A lot of them, yes. Alright, performance 36. Oh, I have the DC on a sticky note on my screen. The DC is 32, so that is a
So-
success plus 2.
Matt, I'm so
two.
proud of you. You're so
That
much
sounds
more
so
prepared
good.
than me.
All right. And
Look
then
at these
I'm going-
giant ass pink notes.
They're pink. I love it.
Well, yeah, that's pink, I
Yes.
guess. I was going to say
Ooh,
magenta,
alright.
but it's
And
not dark enough.
then if
They
the
purposely did that.
Nice.
okay, so this is new.
Ooh.
Make a circle.
10-foot
many-
burst.
How make a circle?
Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to click on the measuring tool. It says measure, it's a little ruler.
Uh-huh.
Then you're going to select the circle.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And then you're just going to make your circle.
Ooh.
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 Oh
Look at all
no.
these amazing new tools on Roll20.
Yeah. Wait, but it didn't stay.
No, so if you want it to stay, you
Linger?
need to have it linger.
Linger.
Yeah, you want your circle
Like your
to linger.
performance.
Lingering performance.
And then it lingers and you can just trash
Move
it
your
when you don't
circle.
want it anymore.
Oh, that's so cool.
I love it.
Listen,
No.
I
Whoa.
give Roll20 a lot of shit when they make changes, but this one is really
This
good.
is a good. This is a good one. This
We're
is
living
this
in the
is nice.
future. Future.
Can they both make me a fortitude save, please? The brigade
Sure.
and the spire.
Sun Warrior
Wish it wasn't a
Brigade.
fortitude save. I wish it was something else. But that's
Success for the Sun Warrior Brigade and for the Living Sun
With a
Spire.
43, but not a critical success.
Fourth criminal.
Oh, that didn't work. Give me a sec. Press that again. There we go.
A 42.
Both succeed. Neither are
Ooh.
criticals.
42.
The meaning of
So
life.
they take.
What type of damage is this? Air
It is-
concentrate. Sonic?
Sonic.
Sonic. Alright. As a
Sonic
reminder,
X.
as a reminder, the big rock guys have damage thresholds. So that was
22.
22. Alright. Not a whole lot of damage goes through on the big statue. It all goes through on the Sun Warrior Brigade, though.
Hooray! That's my turn.
Now, is that just stay? By the way?
Hmm?
Is that just stay?
Yes. So, so the Phantom Orchestra is a little idol group that Ophelia pops into place, and it's a bunch of ghostly specters, and they do stay. And on another turn, she can activate them with an action to move them and explode them again.
Why am I imagining Haunted Mansion specters that are doing the music?
Yeah, but they're doing like K-pop.
Oh, I love it. It's perfect.
Putting the pop in K-pop.
Igora. I'm not Igora.
Endurance.
Years in Darkness is going to spend one action to move up to Charlotte because she's next on the initiative. Tap you for guidance, so you'll have +1 to your next attack or skill check. And then is going to do what I do with every caster in Baldur's Gate, run them the heck into cover.
Am I before or after,
Correct.
Bobby? I'm before. Perfect.
And
are
that will
very
bring
much
the Living
before.
Sunspire on the right, which is just going to move up to here, form a line, and what is the
Now,
range
are
of
they
that?
still under Igra's retreat?
The Sun Warrior Brigade will be. The big statue things cannot be feared.
Gotcha.
They do not have emotions, or hopes, or dreams. Their existence is very empty.
What a mood.
Yeah. But another thing that they can do is they can fire ancient laser beams. And they're going to fire 2 Sunfire beams at Gamma, because he's the closest thing. Sunfire beam. Oh! 38 to hit.
Hits, does not crit.
26 fire damage, 24, I guess. And number 2, 31.
Alrighty, 31 will
30.
miss.
Alright. And that is that guy's turn. We move on to Charlotte, Weaver of the Web Azure. Take this, suckers!
Correct. I am going to
McKenna gets that reference.
a moderate crystal shards bomb at them.
Oh my.
Aiming. What am I aiming for from my direction?
They are a good distance away.
They are a good distance away. How
It
far?
might be a turn where people are
that.
kind of like, I don't have quite range to do a lot of things.
I have 120 throw range, right? For my bombs?
20 range for yes.
Okay, so I can yeet it. So, that probably won't hit them though. That's very low. That was a low roll.
Well, you're also out of 20 inches. So
That would explain that. All right,
they're
never
like
mind.
they're like 80 feet away. So
Retconning. Moving
yeah, that's
forward.
fine.
First is my first attack. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna get close enough. So basically run and throw. And I will throw. Where is it?
The closest person is still like 45 feet away.
I can throw it that far.
You get, I think, throwing outside your range increment will include some negatives. Well, I'm looking at the thing you're rolling and it says a range of 20.
What? Wait.
How far do you usually throw the bombs?
Hold on. Hold on
Have you
here.
been throwing your bombs within 30-foot range this whole time?
Wait. I'm very confused here. Why?
Okay.
Some bombs have different ranges to other bombs.
Alright, let's take a look. Crystal Shard has a range of... What's a bomb?
20 just is an odd number to me.
Well, it sort of makes sense.
I mean, yeah, I'll just take the loss then, but I'm very confused.
Well, you don't have to throw it. You can just, if you want, just to spend turns, like, you could run over to the bushes on the right to get a little closer, but get some cover. This first turn is going to be a little awkward for people without ridiculous range.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can go that far. 30, 2 movement, and that just... Okay. No, I failed those rolls. It's fine. Just leave it.
Yeah, and it is accurate. The bombs do have a range increment of 20 feet. So you can throw things longer than your range increment, but for every certain amount of degrees over your range increment.
Can I just say how weirdly stupid it is that I have 4 bombs? And I have so many poisons, but like, can I do anything with it? No! So,
Yeah.
alright, well, that ends my turn.
Yeah, they needed to for the poisoner. As a design note, they needed to for the poisoner alchemist make a way that overrode poison immunity so that you could still use poison on things.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems like a lot of things, especially in this book, that are just immune to poisons. So
Yep.
specifically this book being a poisoner is worthless.
Oh, y'all
Like-
should have seen the when everything was immune to mental stuff. At the beginning with Zoe, it was pain too.
Moving on to the Sun Warrior Brigade, they're going to spend their turn fleeing. So we're just going to pretend they're off the table for this turn.
Mm-hmm.
We move on to the second Living Sunspire, who, if they could, would be questioning where their comrades are going, but because they're a rolling machine, they don't care. They're going to move up and do the same thing the other one did, and fire 2 solar beams at at Igora. But
At Gamma.
maybe Gamma's a plant type and they'll be ineffective or something.
Gamma's a
so
water type.
38.
Hits does not crit.
Alright, 19 fire damage, -2. 27, that will not hit.
That will miss terribly.
Suddenly, the Sunspires are less effective. Igra and his menagerie are up. Avi, and then Ophelia.
Alright, hey Avi.
Huh?
I apologize for what's about to happen. And Igara's going
Treachery.
to put their hands together, and you're going to see like some glowing stuff on Igara's body just dissipate and break off, and it's going to rush towards Avi and surround you, and you're hasted.
Why did you have to make it gross? I appreciate that, but why did you have to make it gross?
Why is it gross? I was just saying, like, I'm doing a weird thing with light. It's
Why did you do
bioluminescence.
that?
It didn't. Oh, I think I missed it. It was light. It sounded like it was like flaking.
No, it's not dandruff. It's
give
like
me
The red dandruff.
it's like Igara sharing bioluminescence.
No. You guys got it wrong. It's mucus.
Dandruff.
He's not a druid.
Mucus.
Oh, that is actually from my druid dedication.
Mucus.
I'm just suddenly thinking back to Dimension 20
Okay,
and
sick.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you.
the
hasted now,
cockroach
Avi.
totem.
If you can get close enough to the wall and cast a wall spell to keep those guys out, I would appreciate it.
Do I have a wall spell?
That's the question. We'll find out. And then with
Your party does,
Igara's,
actually.
with Igara's last action,
Yours?
it's going to go to Gamma, and Gamma's just going to
Yours is the closest member of this party to being the Avatar.
lumber up to there.
I can believe it.
And Choco, for their free action, is going to move to
He's
just behind
technically
Gamma.
bald if you think about it.
That's my turn. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. Avi's
Alright.
fast as fuck.
Boy,
Oh
Bring it up.
God!
just
I
vibrating,
missed
little
her.
bat in the air. Try and take a picture. It's just a blur.
Avi.
Stop it!
The
Stop
bean
it.
juice is kicking in finally. Avi's just vibrating.
It's like that one scene from Over the Hedge.
Oh
The
god.
squirrel's just like,
30 minutes ago, Avi's like, this bean juice ain't shit. And then, oh no.
Bloody.
Okay. Oh God, what do I want to do with this? Because I can't.
You are correct, sir.
To,
Pito needs someone to be menacing them. That's the conditions of the cool item.
Unfortunately,
Gotcha.
which means I'm stuck right now with spells that are level 1 wizard spells.
I'll get you there shortly, Char.
That's fine. I'm just not good at these big siege things.
The
I'm better
Alchemist is
close
not a
to
class made for this.
One of these
No,
days,
she's
Matt, you're
not.
gonna have to give me a contingency where I get to poison a rich person. Come on.
If I was a rich girl.
I'm suddenly picturing a cult infiltration mission.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's
All
poison
right,
the
I am
cult.
gonna move up
You can't
here.
poison Vivian. I have to hold her throat in my cold hands.
In your cold hands, will you be dead in this situation?
One of us will. Maybe.
Why are your hands cold? Were you just eating an ice cream?
They're always cold.
Some gelato?
Ooh.
Your revenge.
Why do you always make me want dessert?
Because I have an enormous sweet tooth.
What's up, Avi? What you doing?
So I don't have a wall spell.
That's fine.
But that's okay. I think I am just going to. Oh fuck! I don't know what I'm gonna do. This has changed my plans.
This is why I hasted you, so you would have a free move action to be able to get into casting range, though. So
Yeah. Do the constructs count as living creatures?
No.
They're not undead.
No, they're constructs. They're a class all to their own.
They are a class all to their own.
A league of their own, in fact.
Constructs. No matter how much I give mine personality.
Oh, God.
Mother, do you
I'm
love
so sorry.
alchemy
I had a
golem?
plan and then I did not have a plan.
Little vials of
Story
potions
of my life!
with little
The
legs
plan,
running
the
around.
plan changed. I'm so sorry.
I have altered the plan. For pray I don't alter it any further.
Avi, execute order 60.
I've got something I can put in that hole next turn. It's a range of 30 feet.
Damn.
So I'd
Wow.
still have to get a little bit closer.
They'll be back in here by then.
I
Hmm.
mean, what's the range on Wall of Stone?
140.
I mean, if you really want a Wall of Stone, well, there is someone who can provide it.
Yes, but it's up to them to do it, and they need to get them.
But it's Avi's turn, so Avi, what are you doing?
I know. I'm so sorry. It's taking me so long to figure this out.
You
That's
can take
okay.
as long as you need. And
No, that's boring for people to watch.
don't. No,
No, you're good.
no. We're
Listen,
watching a genius at work. And it's
Our-
okay.
Our audience is here because of the people we have on here's personalities. They're fine watching you think.
You
If they
are
want-
so
If they
sweet.
want to tune in to a show about tight tactical combats, I'm gonna make that show one day.
Isn't it
Right. Well, I recruit the most power gamery players I know and try to murder them.
Ah,
I
lol.
guess if I were to put Field of Razors right here, that would effectively stop them from coming through this way.
Or deal
Right?
it would deal a bucket of damage to them, but yeah.
While also getting the two friends on either side. Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna do then. Is just pop Field of Razors right in between
Oh my.
these two.
Oh, you 3 actions using that nice haste to get into position, and then 3 actions.
It's almost like
The stars
Tactics.
align. Alright, so that is going to be a 20-foot burst. You grind a chunk of your choice of metal to find dust. Goodness. So it's going to be a
60 feet.
20-foot burst. Difficult terrain. Oh god, you can grow it too.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a really cool spell.
Doesn't do a lot of initial damage though.
If that's the case, I will put it right here. It
My,
almost
look at-
gets
Oh my.
him.
That's a 20-foot burst, McKenna.
Oh,
Goodness
okay.
gracious.
Well, if I turn it to the side, it hits everyone.
Yeah.
Now we're thinking with shapes.
Now we're thinking with portals.
Now we are thinking with portals.
A portal opens up behind you guys, and a purple hand reaches out and grabs someone by the shoulder.
Ruh-roh.
Do you have a head? Do you have a head?
Squirt,
You
squirt.
don't have the
Oh,
head.
Oh, God.
Okay, that is my full turn. Thank you for bearing with me.
Oh, come on.
You can do it, Will. I believe in you.
Oh no, my mouse is doing the thing right now that it likes to do lightly, where it sometimes double clicks, but it sometimes doesn't.
Here, let me see what I can do.
Yeah, you can do it too, McKenna. You just need to. Yeah, there you go.
There we
I'm
go.
gonna- I'm gonna do a
I
reflex.
did it.
Well, now hold on. Is it if you move through the space you take?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I was trying to delete my and I deleted your square.
That's okay. I have my square.
I didn't need to. You do?
Okay.
I still have my orange.
Oh,
square.
but it's not on my screen.
well, it's on everyone else's screen.
Yeah, but I can't see it, so it doesn't
God.
exist.
I wish could I put it one more over?
Yeah, you can.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna trash it. I'm gonna.
Yes, you hear it here first. You hear it here first, chat. When Zoe is not perceiving you, you do not exist.
Correct.
There we go.
There we
That's a little
Really
bit more
bad
evenly spread.
eyesight. You don't want that to be true.
go. Zoe is Truman.
I don't like being perceived. It's fine.
Really bad. All right, let's try.
All right. So that was Avi's turn.
Solution for
Mhm.
this. Let's try. Ah,
Want to use your hero point?
well, I guess that's not a thing. So we're still gonna have our +2. And that's an action. And then I am going to pop. Goes the weasel. The orchestra. Can both of them make me a fortitude save, please?
Fortitude.
A fortitude.
40-42.
Oh boy.
40 hortitude.
Dirty
Success, but not critical.
They're 40s.
That's a critical success.
Okay.
Critical success.
I'm just
Right.
going to say this. They are
So I'm going to
rocks.
say the one on the left succeeds, but not critically. So
Okay, the
that
one on the left takes 17 damage and the other one doesn't take anything.
takes
And then I have a turn.
3 damage.
Just gonna move up. But I don't know where, so don't ask me yet.
All right. Endures in Darkness is going to take his turn. He was going to do a stone wall, but now that doesn't seem like that's a good idea.
Well, I mean,
We want them to go into the razor blades because they'll take some damage and it'll take.
I'm
those-
would
Yeah.
rather have them be out of the combat and be out of the city.
All right. Well, hold on a sec. I'm just going to check if it's 3 actions
It is
for
3.
Stonewall. Oh,
It
then
is.
Actually, he's peeking around the corner. He might have range.
Yeah.
Let's just take a look real quick.
I mean, the stone wall has hit points, so worst comes to worst, it's a delay of game.
Wall of stone, 120 feet.
Well, if it's got hit points, I don't know. Maybe it would be. Well, I don't know. I guess everything's got hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will. He's got 120 feet. He will use 3 actions to make a wall of stone right in front of the entrance. The hole in the wall. We're just gonna notice there. I don't want even more shapes on the field.
Shapes and
I like
colors.
shapes. We like shapes. I like shapes and colors.
But that's his
No.
entire turn. So now there is a wonderful wall of stone. I'm actually going to just press the spell so it's in the chat log. Stone, where are you? Just looking at you. Alright, that brings us to the right hand stone thing. That is going to move. Now, it's going to have to, just because of how big it is, it cannot avoid going into the difficult terrain.
Nope.
So I'm just going to say it's going to need 2 actions to get through the difficult terrain and get up to Gamma. You'll be able to use an AO if you want.
I think I'm good for now. And it's still in the difficult terrain. That's nice.
And it's unfortunately the damage from the razor blades is just entirely negated by its natural hardness until its armor is broken. So
Yeah, it takes 5 slashing damage per a square. Whereas it goes
no,
through.
just 5 square, just 5 damage.
It takes 5 per a square it goes through.
Yeah, and well, if it's each individual square, each one of those is an individual piece of damage,
Okay.
and so each one hits the hardness.
And its hardness is higher than 5.
Yes.
Okay.
To be fair, imagine a giant stone wheels rolling across a bunch of pointy iron blades sticking out of the ground. And then it's just going to take 1 whack at Gamma with its big rock'em sock'em robot fists. Actually, no, it's going to do the spear. Crit.
Cool. I will take 48 minus 4, so 44 damage.
Yes. How you doing?
Oh, I'm still in the triple digits, Matt.
Nice. He's a big beefy frog. Charlotte, you're up.
Yes, me.
Now the enemy is within range.
Now the enemies are within range, which, except the enemies are the hard and penetrable stone creatures, which is great. Wait. Matt? Do I still have the click, 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 click thing I can look at and direct certain stone
That will
throws?
entirely depend on one thing. It will depend on whether or not I still have the sticky note that has the damage for it.
Fair enough.
Yes. You still have that.
Cool. I'm gonna pull it out of a pocket,
All right.
hold it hicked up in front of my face, and click, 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 click.
Whom are you directing it at?
Geese.
Oh, the other one? Okay. So if you recall, this is a crafting check to use the artillery sextant. I'm very proud of none of you giggled.
It is a legitimate tool.
Yep.
43 for crafting.
That is a definite success. I should note there is no such thing as a critical success for this.
But I know. A success of any
I'm going
kind.
to critically hit with this directing of a rock airstrike. So that is going to be. I can read my note. I scratched it out for some reason. 5d6 plus 20. 37 minus 14.
Just need to damage it enough.
23. That's some actual damage.
I just need to.
Now, as you recall, using the device is 2 actions, so you only have 1 action remaining.
Right. Can I tell if it's weakened in any way, or is it still armored up?
The Living Sun Spar, just because we went through this already once, I'm not going to try and obfuscate this. The armor doesn't break until it takes a critical hit or it is reduced to half its hit points, which is 100. So it's a little ways off until someone starts. Will tries to maybe smack them with a gamma and tries to crit.
Okay.
Or I think, wasn't it like Zoe's bow that managed to score a crit?
Yeah, I think it was.
Which, try and fathom how that works.
Listen, when you get a bow from somebody that has their mother in it,
Oh god, yeah.
it's a good Oathbreaker bow or Oathsworn bow or something like that. Yeah, Oath bow.
I can't go very far, but I'm gonna try and get into the corners.
When you haven't
So-
been looking, the bow has been trying to bake you some cookies.
Oh.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm ducking underneath Gamma's legs to try and get to the other side of the wall.
Okay.
That's
You
as
can-
far as I can feasibly go for my turn, so that's it.
Alright. Sun Warrior Brigade attempts to return, and now we're just essentially going to say they spend 1 action, I'm going to say get back, and then they're going to spend 2 actions to try and attack the wall. The stone wall. So the stone wall has a hardness of 14. Oh, the same as the rolling siege engines.
Yep.
So, alright.
It can't be crit.
Nope. Alright, so they are going to...
Why not?
Frantic Assault. They
Oh,
have
Lord.
2 actions on this, so 31 damage. Minus 14 is going to be, I think, 17? Yeah, 31 minus 14. That's right, I can do math. So 17 out of a total of 50 hit points. So 33. And that's all they can do this turn, because they spent 1 action to move up, 2 actions to strike the wall. We move on to the other Living Sunspire. And you know what? I'm actually going to retcon my ruling about the blades, because it doesn't actually make sense that the blades wouldn't do as much damage, like the damage that I was thinking, because moving is 1 action, and it moved through multiple squares with 1 action. So, I'm gonna say they moved through 5 squares to get there, so that's 25 damage. So they did at least 11 actual damage got through the hardness.
Okay, cool.
So, but the other one is going to do the same thing. Actually, it's going to move to there. It is also going to take.
Gamma will take their AO on this one.
Yep.
Oh, no, that's Igra. That's ignore me.
Igara.
55?
So that'll be a 43 with
43.
Zoe power.
That I do not believe. Nope, it is not a crit. Their AC is 36 until their armor breaks, so it's not a crit, but it certainly hits.
Great, so that'll be 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 damage in total.
27. Thank you.
No worries.
No, it's a nice round number now. And then it is going to, and because it's difficult terrain, I'm going to say again it had to be 2 movements there because they're so big bottom statues. Going to stab Avi Avi with their spear once. It has a reach of 20 feet, so
Oof.
38.
That'll hit, will not crit, thank God.
30 piercing damage. Ah, we lost our rectangle.
Ah. Well, they were out of range of it anyway.
Well, yeah, but the sun warrior.
Well,
brigade might
this
come
one
in.
wasn't, but.
Yeah, they weren't going to be moving anymore, probably.
Mm-hmm.
We now move on to Igra, and then Avi Avi, Ophelia.
Alrighty, well...
Also, imagine a lot of dramatic drum music's playing right now, and distant trumpets and stuff.
Well, that's not where it was.
I don't remember where it was, McKenna.
That's okay, that's okay.
Well,
you do your turn.
Don't
I'll
worry
do
about
mine.
it. Do your turn. Do this
Well-
after your turn.
It's going to bug me. Anyway, so... Igara is going to, with one action, boost Gamma. Boost! That's going to give Gamma a plus...
Give him a protein shake.
Yeah, it's going to give him a +6 to their damage rolls. Then Gamma is going to striking belly bump the left one. Did
That
I
will
just
not hit, I'm
roll
afraid.
like shit? Yes.
I think so. You roll, and that
I
too
rolled a
is-
2. Yeah.
I mentally imagined what it was,
Alright.
and I was right.
Second attack.
Oh, fluffy kitty.
Nope. And Choco's free action. Just so that we're not fully used.
Is Igara riding Choco right now?
Yep.
Okay.
We're going to get right up to there.
I look forward to knocking the bird out from under you, and then the bird falls on you and crushes you like Eomer.
That's
or
my
no,
turn.
King Theoden. Oh. Anyway, Avi Avi, and then Ophelia, you're on deck next.
I'm hasted, aren't I?
You are. You got 4 actions.
Bastard.
Well, I
Fine.
have 4 actions. Extra
one of
ones
them-
being.
One of them has to be a move or
Yeah.
a strike.
But I gave you an extra action, so you can reposition the spell. You can reposition yourself.
Yeah.
That's true. Which means I can really just be a glutton for movement and step twice so that they don't hit me.
Valid.
Actually, Avi Avi, with your big old bat ears, give me a perception quick, real quick.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. That's a 40! That's
40.
a 19 on the die face.
As you hear the sounds of the Sun Warrior Brigade pounding away at the wall with their spears and such, you hear one of them yell, "We must get through. We must not embarrass ourselves. The Master of Spears has taken the field. We must show them our worth."
Oh, I know who we're killing.
Okay. Oh, maybe I should have stayed where I was. Okay. Oh, God, I'm doing this shit again. I'm so sorry. What? Why does it keep doing that? I hate this thing. I hate this new tool. Roll20 is
We
pissing
just
me
have
off.
to get used to
You
it.
just have to get used to it, McKenna.
No. Well,
just-
it's gone now.
Okay, so where was it, McKenna? If you ping the spot, I will.
No,
put it
I
there.
don't remember where it was. I'm gonna have to figure it out all over again. I'm not doing this right now.
Would it
No,
help
that's not
if
where it was. Will,
guys-
just let me do it later.
Would it help if I put them on the? No, you guys can't see the DM layer.
You can't see the
No, I
DM
cannot see
layer.
the DM layer.
On the light layer.
I tried to help.
That's okay. You do not have to try to help.
Guys, I can visualize where the triangle is.
Yeah.
Or the thing is now, you don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, it's all good. What if I just lightning bolted these motherfuckers? Actually, I might just conserve my spell slots and do a little electric arc because I think I can hit them both from here. Yep, that's what I'll do. That's easy. I think I need another D4 in there. Right?
Electric arc.
Because it should be 8d4 with the extra
One,
d4 they gave out in
Seven.
the...
4,
Yes.
5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Alright, then I'm rolling an extra d4.
In this academy?
In this economy, an extra d4, so that'll be 25 plus Bard Song?
The 27.
No,
20.
mm-mm. Oh, yeah, maybe.
I need
Alright.
7.
All right. This is a reflex save on the statues. All right.
Yeah.
First one on the left. Success, but not critical. One on the right. Failure.
Yay!
All right. So the first one, 27 divided by 2 is 13. So sadly, that won't get through the damage threshold. But the other one, who failed, will take the full damage, and that'll get through it by a total of 27. 13 damage goes through.
Nice.
Now remind me, Ophelia,
Yes.
you were at the top of the round. You went first, right?
Yes.
Well, at the top of this round,
No.
no, you guys, this is a good thing. You guys notice the wind starts to pick up a little bit in the city, and there's like a charge in the air. And you hear booming in a way that is seeming a little magically enhanced the voice of the thrice blessed woman. And she says, I will honor our newfound allies and aid them in their battle to defend our city. And from somewhere off in sort of the left-hand corner, let me just check this. A lightning bolt is going to be cast.
Thanks,
In a-
Kiyoshi.
120-foot line that's going to just
Oh.
manage to catch both the statues. So that is going to be... Hold on, I have to actually make sure. She might be casting it at a higher level. 7th level, yep. So that's going to be plus another 4d something. Titan is... yeah, another d12. So it's going to be 40, 12 plus.
A cool
Ooh,
spell that would only
8d12.
exist. Nice. A
That's
cool spell
pretty
that
damn
could
good.
only exist on a virtual tabletop, where the dice for it change every time, randomly.
Okay, nice.
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 Fun.
So that's going to be a line of 69 electricity damage, though it is going to be a
Nice.
reflex save.
Nice.
Also, Sarah, roll me a d4. Reflex saves.
Oh, Elder Worm Studio, thanks for the raid. Welcome
3
to the
rounds.
party, y'all.
Or the thrice blessed woman gets to do it again.
We are protecting Osaibu from the invading forces of a child and an old man sun god at the same time.
No.
He's a god of many ages, and all of them suck.
Yep.
Aging just sucks in general, let's be honest.
My dog. That's so cute.
Check something. Alright. And I'm going to say the DC for them is 33 on this. So, reflex save on the left hand side. Critical failure. And the one to the right, success, but not a critical success. So this one over here is then going to take, I guess, twice the damage if
Yep.
it's a critical failure.
120 plus 18, so 138.
Don't forget Bard Song.
Bard Song's not for the NPC. They're not.
Yeah.
Boo.
He's a little too far away to hear you, unfortunately.
What a loser.
I could take the damage back if you want.
Sure.
Oh. I respect you putting your money where your mouth is.
I have no money.
We're all
And
artists. We have no money here.
I would like to point out that that lightning bolt not only takes off a significant amount of health from the thing, but armor is totally cracked now. It is extremely vulnerable.
Nice.
So 69 divided by
Oh, sweet babies. No criminal activities tonight.
so significantly less damage to the other. Wow, one was a success, one was a critical failure. The damage difference is huge.
Yeah, no kidding.
So yeah, this guy is the one on the left is extremely damaged. The other one, not so much. But that is that, and unfortunately, it's going to be 3 rounds before she can do that again.
Sorry.
But
Very nice.
now
to
we
meet
start
you.
with Ophelia.
All right, cool. We're gonna pop Phantom Orchestra one more time. Please make me fortitude saves for the 2 of them. I'm going to put my funny little circle up.
Fort save for the leftmost guy.
Oh.
Success, right. Success. Neither are
Alright.
critical successes, though.
They will make, oh man.
So 34
My
with Bard
calculator.
Song. Sorry, 34 with Bard Song, which will mean 20 damage a pop. Actually, no. Hold on. I have to half that. So 34 divided by 2 is 17? Yes.
All right, and then we're gonna keep Bard Song up with 1, and then this time, so maybe we can use it again. I'm actually going to use a bonus action to use this lovely. I just had it. When all of your spells are just musical names, you tend to get them a little confused.
That's actually very fair.
Mhm.
Oh, come on!
Destruction in E minor.
Raggle Fraggle.
Like Fraggle Rock?
Somewhere a scholarly student of the arcane at the Megambia is like, oh, what was that spell name that was just uttered somewhere far away? Ugh.
Raggle Fraggle.
It's like from the barbarian school of magic.
Oh my god, wait, seriously, why can't I find this?
What are you looking for?
Well,
That's-
now I
that's the
don't
question.
remember. Oh my god.
Me.
Oh, wow. My
What are you up to?
my eyeballs are not doing well. Because I was going to use one of the spells that I have that is a bonus action to reduce this spell by an action so that I can use it. Because I would like to use synesthesia on the one on the right.
No. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh yes, this was the one we figured out gets around the mental stuff because it doesn't have the mental tag.
Yes.
Prime the magical senses.
On the one on the right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Right.
Now I'm
Yeah, you only use one action to move the orchestra, right?
Oh, it's quick. Quicken casting. I'm using that.
Okay, there you go.
Sassy, very sassy.
We'll
All right.
save. Ooh, critical success.
Boo!
Sorry.
Boo! You suck.
Villain point. Reverse villain point.
Nope. Sorry.
But I still have an extra action.
Well, here's the thing, though. It's
It's a free action to quick and cast.
okay. Yeah.
Matt.
free.
So,
Wouldn't
yeah.
that be weird if it was an action?
Well, here, are you
Use
maintaining Bard Song though?
Action.
Yeah, so one action to maintain Bard Stone, one
Bard
action
Song.
to cast this, so one action left.
One to move the Phantom Orchestra.
Oh,
yeah,
you are
it's
so
three.
correct. Why did I think that
Sorry, guys. I'm gonna defeat
I was
the
gonna
arithmetic.
figure out which
There
one
you
I
go.
wanted to do, and I went for that one. We're good. This is my turn. Correct.
Endures in Darkness is going to look over. How is Gamma and Igor looking?
On a scale of 1 to 216, 153.
Great.
I'll wait a little bit then. He's just going to
Math
pop
and-
out from behind the corner and he's going to do his own. What is it called again? The best cantrip. Electric Arc.
That's the one.
Ooh, not great damage rolls, but oh well. That's gonna be more reflex saves. Success, but barely. But that's still 22 minus 14. Well, actually, no, the guy on the side doesn't minus anything. He is so close, guys. He is so close. He has no damage reduction now, so. But the other guy is going to just take 8 damage. Alright, that is Endures in Darkness' turn. We go to the Living Sun statue, who is going to... No point doing tramp. Actually, hold on. Actually, yeah. He is going to use all his actions to trample. He's just going to move in a lovely diagonal line.
Why?
Well,
Which one?
the one... Actually, hold on. I should check whose turn it is, actually. It is this guy's turn. This guy. The one on the right who's still got
Right.
a lot of health.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is going to... That is actually... Hold on a second. Just make sure. He's a double its speed. And his speed is...
I'm going to hero point that.
That will definitely hit.
I was trying to get a crit to stop it, but
Now, Will, how much damage is that in total?
it's 39, so 18, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
23. Thank you.
No worries.
So he's going to essentially trample everyone but Gamma and Igra because can't quite get there.
Well, you can get Gamma. He's on top of Gamma.
You mean Choco?
Sorry, Choco. He's not going to Choco and Igra. So
I think
need...
Ophelia is also.
Oh yeah, Ophelia also misses. So Charlotte, Igra, Avi, and Endures in Darkness need to make a reflex save of 33.
Gamma.
Gamma
Need
succeeds.
11 or higher. Nice.
Charlotte fails, but not critically. And Endures in Darkness. I don't think reflex is as bad. 38. He succeeds, but not critically. So,
Excuse me.
trampling each creature, the monster can attempt to trample it. The monster deals the damage of its arm attack. So I'm just going to roll the damage for the arm attack. And everyone who passed gets half of this. 31, so 15 damage to anyone who passed. And a full 31 to anyone who failed, which I think is just Charlotte.
Also, I think he did move out of Field of Razors, but he did move.
Yes,
It
he'll
would only
take...
been a couple of squares, but
I think it was just one. He'll take, and the 5 doesn't get through the damage. He would have had to have moved through 3 to take 1 damage.
fair enough. Fair enough.
But that's his turn. He used 3 actions to trample. We move on to Charlotte, who has avoided being a spider under a semi truck.
Agree.
Oh, you just ruined all my plans that I waited an entire turn for. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
What a mood.
I didn't have a
I-
self-destruct button I could press to do huge damage to all of you.
I don't. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna I'll throw a bomb at the guy.
Yeah.
This one.
That guy, yeah, you can almost certainly kill him.
Yeah.
Okay, I am. Don't say that, because the more
You've caught my cunning plan.
32.
You definitely destroy it.
Nice.
You leap out of the way of the one that tries to trample everyone to a kind of a cool roll. You're like, ooh, if the people at the school could see me now. And then you kind of come to a stop and look up at the other one that's broken down. It's got huge rents in its armor. And you see something glimmering and glowing inside, and you realize, oh, the magical core. Throw a little bomb up into the air playfully. Chuck it right inside the machine.
I throw it directly, and on impact, it goes. And it erodes itself from the inside.
It just collapses in on itself like a really badly made gingerbread house
Yeah, correct. That
Maybe.
would be accurate to the acid damage, yes.
made of murderous rocks. So that's one action.
One action, we're gonna do a barrel roll over here. Because now I'm epic
It
and
should be noted that the thing is definitely threatened now, so the conditions are met that if you wanted to fire Pito at it,
I'd say so. That seems viable. Let's summon a little inauspicious Pito to try and hit it with a second attack. Probably won't hit it.
unfortunately, no.
Pito flips
Well,
around.
it's mostly because you rolled a nat 3.
Yeah, that'll do it.
It was your fault. I'm blaming you. I'm blaming
That's fair.
you.
The
Criminal.
cat caught in the crossfire.
Crime Lord.
29. So that's going to be a total of 15 damage gets through. The stone wall is still up.
No,
Not
say
by
what
a
you
lot.
will, but like the stone wall, us having the stone wall there, plus when Field of Razors comes, has basically made it so that we get to deal with the Sun Titans before dealing with the Swarm pretty quickly.
I mean, CC is good strats. We move on to Igra and then Avi and Ophelia.
Igura, Igura, Igura.
You guys have done good CC now. As long as you just don't stand in the fire, you'll be good. A raid party for the boss.
Oh no, we're mostly black mages. That's not going to work. But
Don't worry, Will. You're only running Molten Core.
I see Sarah's face the second I say that.
No, Will. It's fine. What if you guys were blue mages?
Oh!
I barely know anything about Final Fantasy, but I know enough to say that.
Alright, so first action, boost Eidolon Gamma. Second action, striking belly bump Gamma because he has a 15-foot reach. So that'll be 33 to hit this one.
33. 33. I don't think that's gonna hit.
No, probably not. I did roll a... what? I rolled a 5, so...
Yeah, unfortunately, this one's armor is still up, so the AC is still 36.
Well, it's a good thing I just got a
Second one will hit.
39.
That will hit. How much damage with all your stuff?
26 damage in total.
26, you say.
Yes.
To shreds, you say.
And how is his wife?
To
Shreds.
Shreds, you say.
I love that joke. It's so subtle.
That is a quote that lives permanently in my head.
Sorry, Will, how much damage? 23?
26.
26. My calculator somehow became full screen, and it was very confusing for a second. You guys are
Okay.
getting close to breaking the armor. Is that your whole turn, Will?
Yep. That's
All right,
all.
Avi, you're up. Ophelia, you are on deck next.
All right. I think I'm gonna move. I think here is outside the range of my field of weaponry.
If you ping on the square you want it, I will put it back there and it won't go away.
That's okay. I'm just gonna move there, and then I'm gonna.
Hold on,
How-
Alveoli, where were you?
I have haste, so I can move 50 feet.
But where were you standing?
I don't remember.
Right here.
I was in range for an AO.
Yes, I'm pretty sure the Sunspire can take an AO. Just let me double check.
They must, if not, they must construct additional pylons.
Actually, they don't have AO. The other guys, I think, have AO.
I have two questions. One, how is that wall looking? Do I need
The
to take
wall-
drastic measures?
The wall still has double-digit hit points.
Cool. Then I'm not.
Also, it does block the line of sight, so you can't even see the Sun Warrior Brigade.
I wasn't planning on doing anything to Sun Warrior Brigade. They wanted to look cool, and I was going to fuck that up for them, but I don't need to do that on this turn yet. So I think I'm just going to launch a disintegrate spell at the big boy over here.
Why does my brain go immediately like, I want to make them look not cool? Because I'm like, do you have a shit their pants spell?
Oh, that's not a very good attack roll. I think I'm going to hero point that.
Unprestidigitate you.
It's 8:31. Do it.
I'll take a 36.
38.
Well, 30 whatever with Bard Song.
38 will hit.
There we go.
Alright, so that's a fort save. This is on the Living Sunspire.
Please fail.
I
Critical
cannot
success.
I cannot acquiesce to your request.
That's not very nice of them. Well, that's that turn, and that spell gone.
You hear a voice on the wind. Walkana sends his regard.
Fuck you!
Oh,
The
you
feeling
say
is
that
mutual.
in their native language, by the way.
Yeah,
Yes.
you guys learned it. Walkanese. Or Mazzalian.
Mhm.
Alright, I
Mausoleum.
think that was your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Ophelia, you're up. Endures in Darkness will be in next.
Activate orchestra.
That's a fort save, I believe.
Cha. Yes, please. Ha cha. Wow. That's
Failure.
crash damage. Did I? Oh, no,
28.
it would just be one, right?
Sorry?
I can't re-roll the whole thing. It would just be one.
Yeah, you can't. Rerolls are for one die.
Oh,
It works for a hit or a save, not for damage. It would be a waste.
of course, they finally fail it, and it's like baby damage.
Mm-hmm.
It rolled
If it
3.
makes you feel better, you are 2 damage away from breaking the armor.
Ugh,
Fun.
does not make me feel better. I wasted a hero
Oh.
point and a 6th level spell slot.
Did Miss?
There you go,
Thunder
Matt. That
fail
can be
yet?
that
No.
this is
Hasn't
that's
done
your
any
punishment for getting the critical success on McKenna's disintegrate spell.
Oh my god, yeah.
Is it a Full Metal Alchemist meme?
Yes.
Full Metal Alchemist. Alright, well, 28 damage from that.
Well, I think the problem is you have a disease in your brain that makes you think this meme is funny. And the fact that you can't see that makes me so sad.
The fact that I can't even see the meme that is supposed to be for my sake,
Oh, but you
apparently.
know- oh, but you know what it is.
That
my turn.
unfortunately will not hit, yes.
I mean, there's only ever one FMA joke you ever make, so.
Endures in Darkness is just going to try and point blank range electric arc on this guy just to take off those last 2 hit points. Not that he would know that, but he does because he is me and I am him. That is the incorrect spell DC. It's supposed to be 33, but I will just roll knowing that. Fails on the actual spell DC on Idner's actual character sheet. So that will be 17
19.
minus it enough damage that it goes down to 19. So the armor is broken, the damage reduction is gone, its AC has been lowered. And Endures is going to tap Igora with guidance. End his turn. Living Sunspire does not take kindly to that and is going to spend all 3 actions to try and shish kebab Endures in darkness. I'm suddenly aware I can't remember his AC. So that will definitely hit. Second attack, definitely hit. Third one will not. So a total of, that's going to be like 63 damage to Endures in Darkness. Then we move on to Charlotte.
Iggy says hi, by the way.
Hi, Iggy.
He's sitting here going, meh, meh.
Me.
Quiet little meh.
Little me.
No meh.
Me. No
Little
me.
me.
He's a very big fluffy man, but he's got a very tiny meow.
The lung capacity
well.
of 2 beans.
Okay, well.
The armor is broken.
Yeah.
AC is lowered.
And it's being threatened.
That is true. Let me try and hit him with the little pito.
With Bard Song, that will hit. And all the damage goes through now.
Yay.
Into a little crack in his armor. A little black bird.
I do like to imagine the bird flies in, you lose sight of it, and then just this poof of feathers comes out, and there's like a rattling sound inside.
Perhaps a little chip in the armor.
I don't know what you mean. Second action there, Charlotte?
Oh boy. Let's go with, let's use our next 2 actions for an electric arc. Take the...
They do have a bad reflex. Right.
Would you say they have a bad acid reflex?
Stupid.
I'm not going to dignify that.
It's
So
funny.
I really like that. That was great. Extra hero point on
evidently they
Wednesday
do.
for you.
All right, that in Charlotte's turn, the Sun Warrior Brigade is going to try and take down this wall. People of Mazzali, tear down that wall. Please. 24. Oh, so that's only going to be 10 damage. Not quite enough.
Yay.
It has my favorite number of health left.
Good to know. Good to know.
Igora, you're up. Avi Avi, Ophelia.
Igora, use Boost Eidolon.
anyone can-
Boost!
If anyone can name my favorite number, you get a hero point in the next 10 seconds.
8.
Will gets a hero point.
See, I remember some things about my friends.
What
here.
the heck? We didn't even have a chance.
I'm going to immediately use that hero point. So 34 to hit for the
That will
second
definitely
one.
hit now.
21.
Actually, Will,
20.
was it the first one you were hero pointing?
Yeah, it was hero point the
Okay,
first one.
because
so-
like you didn't need to hero point the 32.
No, the 32 just double clicked itself.
Yeah. Okay. So
So that'll be 27, 28, 29, 29 damage from the first strike.
oh, I never have to do the damage reduction again because I think this is the last time you're fighting the Living Sun Spiders.
A 39, 40, 41 to hit the second time.
41 will hit, but not crit.
All right. So that'll be 21, 27, 20, 20, 30 damage for the second attack.
30. Okay.
Yep.
Significant damage.
And third attack, I can't use because I boosted, but now Choco can move, and Choco's going to move here. So that next turn, Gamma has flanking. If there is a next turn. Q Avi Avi.
I mean, there'll be a turn when the Sun Warrior Brigade arrives.
All right, I'm gonna reach spell, and I'm gonna lay down some grease, right in front of that wall that they're about to break down. So
BG3 stats or strats.
Like right.
And then you get Shadowheart to throw a quick firebolt at it.
So now, not only is there grease there, there's also a field of razors. Oh god, it's a field of greasy razors. That's amazing.
Jigsaw, is that you?
Hee hee.
I want to play a game.
So it'll be right
Pathfinder
about
2.
there, like right behind that wall. The second, well, I don't know if knocking down a wall into it would negate that, but it's magic grease. There's not rules for that, so I'm gonna put it there, and it's not gonna be an issue when they break the wall down.
The wall breaks the other way.
Also, McKenna, because they are about to break that wall down and move through it again, we should figure out exactly where the field of razors is.
Yeah, I'll do that in my turn, but that's reach spell.
Ophelia, you're
and-
up.
Yeah.
We keep Bard Song up. We pop Orchestra. Please make me a Fortitude save.
14 save. Critical success.
Darn it.
Surprisingly sturdy for being so damaged.
I'm surprisingly sturdy for a freaking stone man.
Yeah.
35.
That will definitely hit. And Bard Song is still affecting the damage, right?
Yes. 18.
Not wanting to be shown up by Charlotte's amazing overhead shot inside the previous one, you kind of like take a moment, listen to the comforting and encouraging words of the Oath Bow. You got this, sweetie. You're doing great. I'm so proud of you. You wait, and then for a moment, you see a opening in the thing's armor. You let fly the arrow, soars in, and you do one more damage than you needed to. And thing collapses on Igra, killing him instantly.
Yay! Wait.
New character time.
Wait, what?
From the rubble emerges Igra, Will's new character. So yeah, we never have to worry about living Sunspires again. I'm very glad because that damage reduction was very annoying.
Yeah.
I think a few of you have one. No, you. Yeah, it was all your actions.
That's my turn.
Endures in Darkness is like, what should I do now? There's a lot of stuff going on over there. I'm not sure.
You got anything that can make a field of razors and grease worse, Endures?
I don't work in metal.
Because it's your
Um,
natural enemy.
He is just gonna run up to Gom and give him a 2-action heal.
You don't have to run up to Endures.
Oh yeah. Well, I've got a lot of things. to keep
Endures
track
in
of.
Darkness.
Leave me
We've
alone.
talked about this. You don't have to touch
Don't
Gama to
take it
heal
out
him
on the
with
mushroom.
two
You're
actions.
Don't take it out on the mushroom. It's not his fault. This is my fault.
You failed that. It was a quiz and you failed it.
Oh, don't take it out on the poor mushroom.
I am nice to him. But
3
if
more
we,
years added before you get tenure.
if we don't bust his chops
You know
every
what?
now and then, we're
Considering
gonna get
the
too
school
big.
is his whole life now, he doesn't actually mind.
Oh.
He's like the guy who doesn't want to get promoted out of his circle of friends.
Yeah, Ophelia's like 3 more years and Endures in Darkness. Like, yes.
Quietly, yes. More time to fill out my punch card at the cafeteria.
Oh my god.
Get that free bowl of something. What do mushroom men do?
Listen, Lumacy Yao's cooking?
Mm-hmm.
And just in case he is going to use his movement to move up now. Charlotte, you're up. A lot of stuff's going along near the wall. You do also have to be mindful of the greasy razor blade field, which is not a phrase I expected to say tonight.
Just be calling this the Night's Watch at this point.
Oh,
Just wait till I turn.
I'm gonna do some movements. I'm gonna move over here, so 2 actions to move that far. Skitter, 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 skitter. No, just run. Just truff, 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 truff. And I'll stand there. And I'm gonna go.
I'm suddenly picturing a playable crab that you can only move sideways.
That's so fun.
Well, there's no facing in Pathfinder.
Nothing else I can do right now.
Mm.
Sadly, holding things is different in Pathfinder than it is in D&D. Move on to the Sun Warrior
Equius.
Brigade. Who? I'm gonna try something here. They're gonna do a one-action frenetic assault. Yeah, that was a mistake. The wall stays up this turn.
I mean, they could
I-
do it.
No.
They've got 3 actions.
Well, actually, they're gonna have to now. Yeah. So,
Yeah. 2 actions, 1 now.
yeah, 2 action, 1 now. Should I guess I roll it again?
Yep.
All right, 2 action, 1 now.
There you go.
All right. So that will bring down the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You risked it for the biscuit, and then.
Well, I had a fun idea, and it didn't pan out.
I was hoping they'd just run straight into this shit, so
Well, no.
I'm also...
They were gonna break the
Where
wall
did
down.
my grease go?
Oh, I thought that was the wall.
That was the grease.
Well, I can't
How
bring
do
it.
I
I brought
grease? There we go.
Control Z brings it back. Here's the thing, though. They weren't gonna run right into grease. They were gonna break down the wall and throw a fireball. You guys.
Oh, well.
That's less fun.
I mean, it would have
very
been fun
much
for
less
me. Igora, you're up.
Igoro's going to give 2 actions to Choco. Choco's going to run right up to here with Igora. Don't need it to be a square, need it to be a line. 60. Let's just make sure that this doesn't. Sorry, I'm having to change plans.
Apologies. You're doing good.
Jump off the Choco. Fine.
What's going on, bro? What's the plan here?
Move 2. Spend 2 more of my actions to move to there. Perfect. Did I say you could come back in yet?
Yes, please spend more spell slots.
Oh, I'm not spending spell slots, Matt.
What are you doing, Will?
I'm demoralizing.
Okay.
38 against their will DC?
Succeeds, but not critically.
Damn. Oh well. I was doing a thing for the goof. Did not
Okay.
pan out.
For the gas.
Avi, you're up. Ophelia, you're next.
Avi.
I'm just...
To keep a spell, focus point or a spell slot.
This turn I'm just using a 3rd level spell, so don't... Not with this one. But I'm just gonna throw Lightning Bolt straight at him. Because I've got
better.
a clear shot at the whole thing, and because it's a line, that's an AoE. So
Technically
they could
speaking,
make
yes.
me some reflex saves.
A mean DM would say, because the line is not passing over them, it doesn't count as an AoE, because it stops as soon as it hits them, but I'm not going to do that.
I don't think that's how that works with Lightning Bolt.
I mean, saying a mean DM could argue it. I'm choosing not to.
That's objective. No, a medium could not argue with that. That's objectively not how lines work, because otherwise they would stop once they hit the first person.
Also, a
That's
reminder to you, Matt, they are frightened. So they have a stats penalty to all their checks and DCs of a -1.
Yes. Reflex. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
If this rolls a 33, nice.
Yay.
Crit
They
fail.
fail.
Crit fail.
Losers.
No, regular
That's a crit
fail. I can brain.
It's just a regular
I'm
fail.
awake.
That's still 32 electricity damage plus whatever their weakness to AoE is.
Yes, indeed.
And then I'm gonna move. I'm really torn. I want to move all the way back, but I don't want to move into like fireball problem range.
Oh, they don't have fireball.
You know what? That's true. That's really very true, Matthew. I'm being a metagaming piece of shit, so I'm gonna get the fuck out of Dodge. No!
Well, no,
Oh my god, I hate this tool!
It actually, it is actually McKenna. It wouldn't be metagaming because you have fought these guys before and they did have
McKenna.
fireball.
Oh, did they?
Yes, I'm being a liar. I'm trying to deceive you.
Something,
Then
something,
I'm gonna
Matthew's
move
the taste of a lie or something.
Over here.
I'm Matt
Yeah,
Urban,
with my
and I have a
hasted
dream.
movement. Thank you for your generous
Not lying?
yes, that. I'm gonna put this motherfucker.
Never just the
There needs to be a little button you can press that locks it, and it
Yeah.
doesn't go away until you press the lock button again.
I think it was that.
McKenna
That was
going
right.
Oh yeah, it's your
full-
turn.
McKenna going full Yosemite Sam on us.
Literally, I'm going. Well, because I can't use the measuring tool.
This thing trash. This thing good. Make a fortitude save, please.
Quick, let us know. How far can you move the orchestra?
120.
Okay, just checking. Well, that's the range of the initial cast. Can you move it that much?
Within the range.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
so
pretty unique. All right, so that's going to be a fort save for the Sun Warrior Brigade.
I like it.
Critical failure.
Hooray!
That's going to be, and Bardsong is still up, so that is 31 damage. So
double
that
to
is going to be 62.
plus
62.
AoE.
AoE
Unaware.
damage. Hooray!
So now not only do they need to go through a cacophony of sound, grease, and razor blades to get to us.
Endures in darkness.
I have a couple more
Oh,
actions.
sorry. Yes, go ahead. I'm just gonna start planning his
That's
turn.
okay. I have one, so actually I will just move up in within shooting range. Oh no! Stay, and then give me a regular circle, a regular line again. But then the other thing goes away. It's annoying. Whatever. Okay, yeah. Take your turn.
I don't think this would be such a problem if we didn't stack these things. We just had one.
The issue is that if you use it as a measuring tool, not a drawing tool, it doesn't stay put. So you can't stack them. We can stack them on top of each other, but I can't stack one measured square on top of another.
Here, McKenna.
No, leave it alone.
Now you can.
That's
now
a
you can
blue.
use yours.
No, blue. No.
I
Now
like
you
Just
my
don't
orange
use the
one.
measuring tool.
Orange.
Just manually
good.
count the squares.
Orange good. Blue bad.
What is this? The Stone Age? Manually counting the.
I mean, I don't see any gunslingers, do you?
Doing the spell sniper archetype though for the gunslinger in this AP would be hilarious.
Oh, Lord.
How do you deliver your spells? Gun.
Gun.
I think that's what
Just gun.
that's what I
anime.
in the brief time I did a Dresden Files thing, that's actually, I think, what my character was. I was like a magical blacksmith guy who would like spend time carving runes into his shotgun shells.
That sounds so fun. I want to do a Dresden so bad.
You can do it one day.
Wait, where is Endures in Darkness? Oh God, he's dead.
He's under Charlotte.
He was the Mushroom Man all along.
He was the Mushroom Man all along.
Do you know the Mushroom Man?
The Mushroom Man?
Would that mean that he was 6 feet under?
I mean, mushrooms grow underground. That's where he was born. He was born in a sunless expanse.
Charlotte has 6.
That's
Where's
good.
the 8?
I appreciate that.
Not bad. Brain hard.
He's just gonna spend remaining 2 actions to move in a position where he can maybe heal people and get out of the possible line of arc of sights. Charlotte, you're up.
Okay. Well. I've been sitting here thinking to myself, what am I going to do about this situation? I haven't come up with a solution yet.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah.
Twa. Also, turn orders in my way.
I'll be honest, I didn't expect this fight to take this long. It is a pleasure that you guys continue to surprise me.
I'm just going to, as
keeps
long
this
as the
relationship
wall
fresh.
holds, I'm going to creep my way over. So there, I'm done.
The wall is gone, Sarah.
Oh, okay, perfect. Now they're in range.
Yeah, I was confused by the little square too, but that's actually just a thing of grease.
Grease.
Cool. Great.
McDonald's employee came by and just...
How far away are they from me? I can't.
You got this. You got this.
All right, cool. I'm gonna throw a bomb at him.
Hell yeah. That's what we like to see.
35.
37.
definitely hit, I'm pretty darn sure.
There's
Yeah,
7.
they only have an AC of 33, so that will hit for the 5 persistent.
Whoosh.
2 splash, which becomes...
Grease and acid everywhere.
Gracid.
Yeah.
That's foul. I love it.
Grazers.
No,
Mm-mm.
gracid.
Gracid.
Alright, Sun Warriors, They-
Gracid.
they are going to spend 2 actions to chuck a fireball right here in between Gamma and Ophelia.
What did I ever do to them?
So that's going to be a reflex save for Gamma and Ophelia.
Well, that's boring of them to do, Matthew.
Success, but not critical. Failure for Gamma.
That's fine.
30 fire damage because you guys have that reduction. And then they, I think, are going to spend... Let's see.
For me, what I take?
Wait, can I
You take
not
50,
throw their
so.
stupid spears? That's
No.
annoying.
What, y'all afraid of some razor blades and grease?
I am.
Y'all are embarrassing yourself in front of the Master of Blades. Spears.
No, they went to the other place.
What other place?
I'm not telling you that.
Why
They're
not?
actually just gonna.
Oh,
end their
wait, I
turn.
said that wrong. Sorry. Master of Spheres.
No, you were right the second time.
I'm giving myself a tone point.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know, that's fair.
I can't
You're
argue
up.
with that.
Master of Spheres actually is a cool sounding thing and makes me think of a planetarium. The music of the spheres. Igra, it's your turn. Avi and Ophelia, please kill this thing.
We're trying.
This fight is essentially over.
I just wanted to watch them walk through my death trap. Is that too much to ask, Matthew?
Matthew,
I mean-
pretend
Yes.
you're the Baldur's Gate AI and give us a freebie.
No,
Okay, so
our
I'm gonna
freebie
hit
is
you
still
with a
being
darkness
alive.
spell through terrain that you shouldn't be able to be seen through. But don't worry, I can see in magical darkness while it blocks all of your spells.
Ugh.
Screw you, Temple of Shar.
buddy.
That fight is such bullshit.
If you
I'm
want to see
so
us do
salty.
that fight, twitch.tv's Tabletop Rolls Saturdays. We'll get
That will
to
take
see
a long
we'll get to
time.
see a whole bunch of salt coming out of Matt.
Actually, we're never gonna get to do that fight
Reflex DC.
because we'll not be able to advance Shadow Heart's quest line probably because we're not getting rep with her.
We'll figure it out.
We might just be able to go there because I know where it is, but
Come on, God's favorite princess. D20.
God's favorite spicy.
Reflex save.
succeeds.
Fair enough. So that's 22 half to 11.
11.
Yep. Not an AoE spell.
69 health left.
Nice.
I do like its GM is Loriar still. Anyway, I guess we're moving on to the Avi then. Unless Will's doing something else.
No, that's my entire turn. That's all I can do.
Avi, Ophelia, you're up next.
All right. Let's just hit him with a little magic missile. We have, what do we have in terms of Bard Song up right now?
+2.
+2.
Okay, that's going to be 6d4 plus 18, I believe. Rolling it. Yeah, 32. Not a single 4 in the bunch. Evil.
32. That's a significant chunk of their remaining health.
Mm-hmm.
Ophelia.
Fortitude save, please. Dang! Just
Now
rolling.
keep in mind. Oh no, that's 3 ones in there. I was gonna say.
I know. I was like, God damn.
But they failed.
Yay!
Can I roll
So
one?
25
Can I use a
damage.
hero point
Actually,
to roll one?
and it's a burst, so technically it's an AoE. So, for a second, it looks like they're about to rally and charge through the grease trap, and then a ghostly bunch of guys surround them and just start tooting trumpets in their faces, and they just, oh, this is too much. Go ahead. You were gonna say something, so?
It's K-pop dancers
Oh no!
with glow sticks,
They just die of overstimulation.
magical glow sticks, and they're
We
circling
talked
around
about
them.
this.
They're circling around them.
And with that, the final foe on this battlefield falls. But as you guys try and take a moment to breathe, you hear word that the Master of Spears has entered the city, and you are needed immediately.
Warknesh!
All right, thank you all so much for coming to tonight's episode of the Strength of Thousands Adventure Path here on twitch.tv/tabletop rolls. Don't forget to check out our many other shows here on the channel, like Wild Ambition on Wednesday, Astral Calling on Friday, and for now, we're going to go and we are going to see who else is in the Pathfinder category and do a raid if we can.
Who could it be?
No one else is in.
Smoking Dragons is on, and also Kelvin TV. I don't know if you know either of those people.
I do not know either of those folks. There is. Let's go to this one here in the Pathfinder category. But thank you all so much for coming. Don't forget to check out our many other shows here on the channel. And we will see you all on the next one.
Possibly for the climactic finish of the Siege of Osaibu.
Ooh.
Here you
Bye-bye.
Bye.